A potential field day for the US defense industry. Two US senators have proposed an amendment to the annual National Defense Authorization Act, which would open the doors for massive munitions purchases to aid Ukraine in its conflict with Russia. The amendment offers multi-year contracts for munitions with companies like Lockheed Martin. The Pentagon would also be able to cooperate with NATO allies to buy weapons for Ukraine-related contracts. In addition, the bill includes $10 billion in military aid for Taiwan over the next 5 years. And the Senate is expected to vote on the matter in November. The bill, however, has been criticised by some analysts.
Ukraine aid shouldn't be another way for contractors to nickel and dime the Pentagon, wasting taxpayer dollars and undermining the purpose of assistance to support the Ukrainian people. But the amendment further deteriorates already weak guardrails in place to prevent corporate price gouging of the military.
The US has the highest military budget worldwide, and it's also been the biggest arms supplier to Ukraine since the conflict erupted. Political scientist Dakota Lilly believes that the proposed amendment is another attempt to further increase US military spending.
This is another giveaway to arms manufacturers and arms dealers, which really rule the roost in a lot of Western governments, including the United States and much of NATO, if not all of NATO. This is something that they can have on the books that allows them to bypass the Constitution, allows them to bypass checks and balances in order to give more money to arms manufacturers, in order to give more money to the people that really control Congress and really control the United States government. That is, those at the very top, financial speculators, arms dealers, etc. And they're using Ukraine as a geopolitical weapon and a geopolitical battleground to make these same people rich. They've done it before in the Middle East, and now they're doing it in Ukraine. I do not understand why, at a time when infrastructure in the United States is crumbling, there are people without clean water in Jackson, Mississippi, for example. People have very terrible illnesses that are preventable in the United States. Meanwhile, we are giving tens of billions of dollars to rogue regimes in the Ukraine and in Taiwan.